Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who the Lord has set up to lead us in the right path. All right, that Lord willing, we may all gain salvation. And I want to give peace and blessings to the elect, to the house of David, those men, women, and children that the Lord will have mercy on in these last days. Okay, pretty much just want to do this exhortation video. Okay, just to keep brothers in that spirit. All right, of remembering why we're pushing so hard. Because we ultimately want to change. All right, ultimately we don't want to grow old. All right, in this land. We don't want to dwell here and see our demise in this land. Okay, because we know that Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has much more planned for us. Now this is Isaiah chapter 11 verse 1. All right. It says, "And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots." That means what? The offspring. It says, "And the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord, and shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. And he shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. But with righteousness shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth." And equity means fairness, all right, being on a level playing field. Okay, and this is referring to Yahweh Shai. Okay, and this is going to be our ruler. Okay, under Yahweh, we're going to have Yahweh Shai as our ruler here on the earth. And as the scriptures say, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. But when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay? So guess what? We're going to have, someone, who's going to judge in righteousness and is going to reprove with equity the meek of the earth. It says, "And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked." See, when we talk about the kingdom of heaven, we're not talking about something that's too good to be true. We're not referring to something that's far out in the, out there. This is going to be here on earth. All right, the same way you go to sleep in the night and you wake up in the morning and you have to do things that you have to do here right now. The kingdom is going to be like that. It's just going to be a different rulership, a different vibration, okay, on a more spiritual, peaceful, harmonious earth. Okay, we're not going to get the leftovers of Esau, Edom's rulership. We're going to get our own brand new, full earth, man. Okay, why? Because the Lord is going to refresh this earth. Our air we're going to breathe is going to be clean. Okay, the water we drink is going to be tasty. It's going to be nutritious. All right, it's going to be clean. The food we eat is going to taste good, and it's going to be good for you. All right, and we're going to have the best of the best forever, as if you moved into a new house that you really like, and you understand this is where you're going to be settling from now on. All right, that's a good feeling. But see, we're not going to get just a new house. We're going to get a new, we're going to get the whole planet, and then other planets. Okay, we're going to get new bodies. Now, the scriptures say that we don't know what our bodies are going to look like, but when Yahweh Shai comes back, we're going to look like him. Now, you think the Son of Man, the second in command, is going to come back looking raggedy? No. He's going to come back looking like the pinnacle of what an Israelite man should look like. All right, a God. And we're going to look at that, and in all the shock and in all the awe that we're going to be in, that's what we're going to be like. We're going to get that kind of body. We're going to be made perfect. Everything you want to do is going to be perfect. Everything you think to do is going to be righteous, yet you're still going to take joy in it. All right. Verse 5, it says, "And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. The wolf also, now under the rulership of Yahweh Shai, King David and the 144,000, okay, followed by the rest of the elect and really the nation of Israel, the earth is going to be peaceful. So much so that as we're reading in verse 6, it says, "The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb." That's completely opposite from right now. Wolves don't dwell with lambs. Okay, if a wolf sees a lamb, it will kill it. It says, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the kid is a young male goat, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together. See? So right now you don't see that happening. Even in the animal world, there's still violence. All right, but in our kingdom, everything is going to be so peaceful. It's going to look like a scene out of the movie The Lion King. Okay? It says, and a little child shall lead them. So we're not going to worry about, all right, our children being in danger, our children being shot down in the streets. Okay? If your child leaves you for 2 seconds and you're scrambling to see where they went, okay? We're not going to have to worry about that. Our children are going to have spiritual power, just as we're going to have spiritual power. All right, they're going to be able to communicate with animals, just like we're going to be able to communicate with animals. All right. Isaiah 11 verse 7, and the cow and the bear shall feed. Their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. So they're going to become herbivores. No more carnivores. Okay, they're going to become herbivores. So you're going to see a lion calm, peaceful. All right. Here it is. You know, your child goes out to play. All right, you have all these children playing together out there in the street. Okay, you're hearing the sound of laughter, the sound of joy, the sound of safety, the sound of peace. All right, streets of gold. All right, no fighting, no grudges, no hatred. Okay, you're not gonna have to worry about, you know, the safety of your loved ones. All right, your woman is not gonna have to worry about stepping outside and getting looks, all right, of lust. Okay, this is ultimately what we're fighting for. We're fighting for a better life. Okay, we do not want to live in this society, okay, and have our descendants have to live in a place like this. No, this is a dead man's wonderland, and we are not dead men. Neither is our God the God of the dead. All right, he's the God of the living. And pursuant to Ezekiel the 37th chapter, we've been made living again. And so now, all right, according to prophecy, we're gonna get a kingdom and new bodies that are gonna allow us to actually truly live, all right, and experience what it's like to enjoy joy in paradise. Okay, it says, verse 8, and the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the asp is a type of snake. And the suckling child is a child that's still drawing milk from the breast of the mother. And the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. Now in Israel, I believe, you know, the child will be weaned, all right around the age of 3 and so, okay, because that breast milk is good, all right, it's good for your child, okay, it helps them come out strong. And on that note, we're not gonna have any deformities. All our children are gonna look beautiful, man. They're gonna look handsome and they're gonna look beautiful. They're gonna be smart. They're gonna be intelligent. They're gonna know not to do what's wrong. Okay? We're not gonna be stressed. You're not gonna have to tell your child 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 times not to do something. Okay? Verse 9, it says, they shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain. Okay, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai as the waters cover the sea. And the knowledge of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is not the knowledge of violence. Okay, ultimately it's the knowledge of peace, the gospel, the good news. Hence Yahushai is called the king. All right, one of his titles being the Prince of Peace. Okay. Verse 10, it says, and in that day shall there be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people, to which shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt, and from Pathros and from Cush, and from Elam and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. So wherever the elect are, the Lord is going to gather them, okay, when he comes back. And our kingdom is going to be glorious, man. Verse 12, it says, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the 4 corners of the earth. So it doesn't matter where you are, okay? Our people are not going to look like heathens any longer, Okay, we're gonna be perfect, man. You don't got your hair right now, you want your hair back, you're gonna be able to grow your hair however you want it. Have beautiful wives to braid it for you if you would like that. Okay? Grow a full beard however you want it. All right, everything we want, we are gonna get. And everything we're gonna desire is gonna be righteous. We're not gonna have a care in the world. We're not gonna be worried about anything. All right, that is peace. We can sleep and sit and wake up singing. All right, that is peace. Okay, we can party for days, not have to worry about going to work the next day. Okay, you wanna fly into the firmament and just chill there for a while? Go ahead. We're gonna be able to fly. We're gonna be able to do anything, all right, that we desire, as the scriptures say, before we even ask for something. All right, while the desire is yet in us, the Lord is gonna provide it for us. And we're gonna enjoy that life for all eternity. Is that not something you want? Or do you want to keep having your children shot down in these streets? Having a woman that's committing adultery or causing problems for you? Or having a man that's abusive and beating you all day? You know? Having disrespectful children. All right, killing one another. Being oppressed. Having your wages stolen. Being forced to do something you don't want to do. All that, we don't want that in, man. Death, family members dying, okay, friends dying. We're not going to deal with any of that. All right, verse 13, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. All right, no more tension between the tribes. We're going to be tight, man. We're going to be one again. No more two kingdoms. We're going to be one. All right, we're going to be perfect in that. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Imagine that, all the different tribes with all their different traits coming together. You know, women with beautiful voices singing music that you didn't even know, all right, existed. You know, you taste food and your taste buds light up. You know, now in these faulty bodies, all right, yeah, we release dopamine, all right, and we get happy, but that's not the pinnacle of happiness. Okay, we're gonna release proper dopamine in the kingdom. Okay, we're gonna have sweet dreams in the kingdom. All right, you're gonna wake up and look across your balcony and see nothing but just beauty, peace. All right, fresh air. All right, the trees swaying as you walk past them. Okay, that's a paradise, man. It sounds like a fantasy, but fantasy is about to be reality. Okay, and we're about to enjoy the first fruits of it. Okay, so it says, Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them from the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. All right, well, ultimately, we're going to have control and command over all these nations. And Deuteronomy 7 and 6 is going to come to pass, all right, on a very vivid level. Okay, now this is Baruch chapter 2, verse 34. It says, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it. See, now when Yahushua takes us back to the land, it's not going to look like it does now. All right, our land is going to be fruitful. Okay, we're going to have all different types of crops. The scriptures say that we're going to be fruitful. It says one shall be as a nation. All right, and there's nothing that we're not going to be able to do. Imagine that. All right, the minds of spiritual God kings coming together, all right, to design an empire. What do you think that's going to look like? And we have all eternity to do it. We have all the resources to do it. We're going to have the knowledge of how to make things and create things and put things back in their proper order. Being able to use what the Lord created, how it was supposed to be used. Certain stones, okay? Certain herbs. We're going to get the best of it. All right, hey, ultimately it's going to be unimaginable. That's why we're going to need to shed this mortality and be immortal in order to dwell in an immortal kingdom. All right, as Paul said, okay, roughly paraphrasing, that the things that we suffer now, all right, are nothing to be compared to the glory that's going to be revealed in us. All right, it says, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. Okay? And that's going to be the ultimate Kwam Yasharala. Okay, the ultimate rising of Israel. And from then on, we're just going to continue to rise and rise and rise. All right? And ultimately, that is the glory, all right, and the joy that we're fighting for. Okay, so keep that in mind, all right, when you go out there and you do these works and you do these videos, or even when demons jump on you to try and make you slothful, all right, or try and make you do something that will cause you to go off, keep that in mind. Do you really want to jeopardize all this? Okay? So keep that in mind, get motivated, all right, and get on fire or stay on fire. Whichever one it is, whichever one applies to you, go ahead and do it. And as the scriptures say, give all diligence to make your calling and election sure. Okay, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. I hope all those who watch this video get edified and exhorted in the spirit. Until next time, Shalom.